Nokia right here. And we already know what Nokia is capable of. Nokia is a Finland-based company. Most people don't know about this. Based in Finland, engages in the network and internet protocol, infrastructure, software, and related services market. The company's businesses include Nokia Networks and Nokia Technologies. The company's segments include ultra broadband network, IP networks, and applications. And Nokia Technologies, the ultra broadband networks segment comprises mobile networks and fixed networks operating segments. The IP networks and application segment comprises IP optical networks and application and analytics operating segments. The applications and analytics operating segment offers software solutions spanning customer experience management, network operations and management, communications and collaboration, policy and charging, as well as cloud, Internet of Things, security and analytics platforms that enables digital services providers and enterprises to accelerate and optimize their customer experience. The company has Comptel among its subsidiaries. So when you look at, we already know that it's in the communication and technology sectors, and we know the chairman, Risto Salamasa, the independent director, the chairman, management, president, chief executive officer, Rajiv Suri, vice chairman, independent director, Oliver Pero, chief financial officer, executive board, Christian Polala, chief operating officer, executive board, Jorge Erlemeyer. And we can see that actually the institutional holdings is looking like a mix over here. And when we look at Nokia compared to the S&P 500, we can see that if you would have started with $10,000 from 1995, you would have a lot more in the Vanguard S&P 500 index. So essentially, the S&P 500 makes more than Nokia. And we can see the graph over here. The blue one is Nokia and the red one is the Vanguard 500 index. So the Vanguard 500 index is a lot more stable, very stable. It's like steady gains. There's some drawdowns, but steady gains for the most part, especially during its bull runs. Like, its bull runs tend to be like twice or three times as long as its downturns. This could tell me that it's possible that our next downturn could be like 3 years long, or 4 or 5 years long, or something like that. So the next stock market crash could be scary, but don't let me scare you guys though. I'm only speaking possibilities. Maybe it won't be as bad, the next stock market crash, you know. So maybe things are a little different nowadays, right? Who knows? Anyways, when we look at this, the CAGR, we can see that the S&P 500 grows on average of close to 10%, actually. Close to 10%, the S&P 500 grows on average every year. Inflation adjusted, 7%. While Nokia inflation adjusted is only about 4.65%, while without including inflation, it's close to a 7% gain a year on average. That's on average, but we can see Nokia did have some dramatic increases in the past during the dot-com bubble and also right before the housing crash. So maybe it'll have another bull run and you could get rich really quick. If Nokia goes to its glory days of the dot-com bubble and also close to where the housing crash was. And so if you invest 10,000, your 10,000 can hit like 200,000 if it ever reaches towards his dot-com bubble or the housing, right before the housing crash, its glory days. So if Nokia reaches its glory days and you invest like 10,000, it'll be like it could potentially hit 200,000. That's if this company turns things around. I'm not saying it's going to go back in those days necessarily. Nokia needs a phone that can compete with the Apple and also with the Google, the Androids. So that's what Nokia is up against. And we can see if you invest like $1,000, then your $1,000 could turn into essentially like 25,000 or 20,000. So if you put $1,000 into Nokia and it does a big game changer, right? You could potentially, your 1,000 can potentially turn into 20,000. It's not bad. It's not bad. That's only if Nokia steps its game up. You can see the standard deviation at 45.25%, while the Vanguard 500 index is at 14.63%. The best year of Nokia is at a 250% increase. That's the best year. While the Vanguard 500 since 1995, the best year is at a 37.45%. We're looking at the worst year. We can see that Nokia's worst year is about 60% downturn, while the Vanguard is close to a 40% downturn. The max drawdown of Nokia is a 94% drawdown. Whoa, 94.58% drawdown, while the Vanguard's biggest drawdown was close to 50.97% drawdown. That's crazy. We could see the Sharp ratio and the Sortino ratio of Nokia looking poor, a lot worse than the Vanguard 500 index. We're looking at how correlated with the market it is. Nokia is about 50% correlated with the market. So there you guys have it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure you guys smash that subscribe button, hit that like button, and stay tuned for more Nokia videos. And check out my other Nokia videos that I made before this, and let me know what you guys think. In the comment below, let me know what company and stock you guys want me to go over. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit that like button. Thanks for watching.